Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I have a ton of jumping around to do. I've got the Escalade parts that are in. I got to start painting that door and getting that door prepped and ready. I've got tons of Hummer parts to clean. I even want to try to start powder coating the valve covers. And if I can clean them up, a lot of scrubbing. It's a lot. And go ahead and get those heads all prepped up and try to get those out to the machine shop. And let's just go from there. I've been gone for a week. Went and visit my mom, got some work done at her house for her, and now it's time to get back to work. Let's go. This right here, I did get this door for a really good deal, and they did tell me it had a small, they said scratch. Well, guess what? They dropped this door on this side right here, just on the bottom, but that means I'm going to do a little bit of body work on this thing, but I need to get this Escalade done so it can just be out of my hair and I can totally work on the Humvee again. So my plan is to go ahead and get this body work done right here on the Escalade on the door, maybe start on the body work on the rear quarter panel, and just go from there. Let's go. All right, next day here, get this sanded on this thing and hopefully, maybe spray it in. All right, guys. Engine coolant temperature sensor. Got this thing busted loose. This right here was broke when I got it. Out with the old, in with the new. Hey, thanks Amazon. Already got some Loctite on it. Put that back down in there. All this little stuff like this I'll be replacing, and this one will actually be on the harness still, since it is a needed part. All right, guys, no lie, this thing was awful to clean. I mean, this literally took me, I'm not even joking, 45 minutes to clean one part. It was awful. I mean, it was completely caked. I'm still kind of scared. It's still hot. I put it in the oven just so it'd dry faster because I'm going to paint it. It was terrible. I mean, terrible, terrible. Jack, you saw it all, buddy. I know. It was terrible. Most importantly, nice and clean. So while we're kind of waiting on paint to dry and everything else, go ahead and get the front of this motor off. Don't know about the crank yet. It might be really tricky. That thing's set to like 300 foot-pounds. And I already broke a breaker bar, but I did buy a new one. I bought a 3/4 inch. So we'll see how that goes. But let's go. What? So guys, here's the table. I got both valve covers, or I guess the intakes that go on the valve covers, all cleaned up. Pretty much everything over here is clean other than this valve cover. It's really, really bad. Just so you guys know, this was awful. Like this one right here, I said it took 45 minutes earlier, and that was every bit of it, if not an hour. Just cleaning alone is so time consuming and it gets so messy. I got the injectors all cleaned up back there. I'm going to change all this paper and stuff. I should have the heads back tomorrow. We'll see. I thought they would call me today, but they didn't. So I did send those off, got them decked and gone through and all that stuff. Yeah, this is the last thing that I really, really need to get clean. And then I want to clean this, and I'm really making a mess. I'm getting just, oil. It's become like a shop out here. My wife's getting frustrated. Plus, I may or may not have walked in the house with shoes on off this floor. Yeah, she's not happy about that. Do got some other motor components on the way. Some stuff was on back order, no matter where I was trying to look for. I was like, man. So, anyways, this is kind of all that's left. I mean, just bust open the bottom. I was contemplating even doing this or not. I'm still actually contemplating whether doing this or not. Because, I mean, it does, here's the golden rule. So the guy at the machine shop said, here's the old school trick, or how they always tell if you need rings or not. For one, if you guys remember, it did smoke a little bit, especially at startup. and then it actually smoked a little. It kind of went away, and then it started smoking again. So here's a cool little trick. I wish my fingernail was a little longer. Maybe that one is. So you start down here where it's smooth, and you run your finger up, and this right here is called the ridge, the black section of carbon built up right there. And if your fingernail can catch on the edge of this ridge right here, then you need to replace your rings. He said that is the golden trick. It catches, I mean, ever so slightly. Some of them don't, some of them do. I've done it to all 8 cylinders, and I think I need to replace the rings. So guys, there's a ton of rings for the Duramax, bearings, all that stuff. Let me know in the comments below what you think the bottom end of the Duramax should be for sure, whether it's for power, for reliability, whatever. Just drop that in the comments and tell me what you guys think of the Duramax and what it should have. All right, it's time to paint this door. Let's wax and grease remove it and spray it in. Finally, about time, right? All right, I'm gonna wax and grease, remove the top, and then spray it in too. Let's go. Put one, top side. You know I have to do a Humvee part. This is gonna be the windshield holders, whatever you call it, whatever. Clear coat, let's go. Round 2, and it's done. All right, guys, that's going to be a wrap for today's video. I got a ton of cleaning done, which I really wanted to get done in this video. And it's probably the most time-consuming thing that you're going to do if you're doing a build like this or anything like that, is cleaning and prepping and all that other stuff. Not to mention I had to paint the door. I'm not even done with the Escalade yet, but I got a lot painted done on that. I got the door fixed at least. Now I got to do the quarter panel, and I should be good with that. But hey, it's a ton of work, but it's fun. It's you can do this too. Everybody can. So all it takes is a little time, and that is the thing that runs the thinnest. So guys, until next time, keep that post notifications on, hit that like and subscribe button, guys, and we'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.